Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. All right, so let's see. What will we be looking at today? Woman body slammed during robbery after withdrawing cash for trip. Wow. Okay, so I want to remind you that I have not watched this video beforehand, so I will be experiencing it along with you for the very first time. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed and also press that like button. Now let's not delay, let's get into the video.
Tonight, an exclusive interview with a woman attacked and robbed, and Houston police are showing us new surveillance video of the horrific incident.
And she was picked up, body slammed to the ground. Zach Tautari joining us from the Texas Medical Center tonight, where that woman is being treated for life-changing injuries. Zach?
I spoke to that woman, a mother of 3 from Vietnam. She was hurt so bad during the robbery, she can't walk. It's gut-wrenching watching.
Okay, so I just have to say that I hate hearing that. The fact that she can't walk after this injury. It makes it sound like she was slammed on her head, but anyhow, let's take a look at the video and see exactly what happened.
This video of 44-year-old Nung Chung, who tells me through her kids, she was beaten so badly, she still can't feel her left leg nearly a month later.
Đi lại với tôi nó khó khăn hơn. They don't know when but they can walk again.
The surveillance from Houston police shows a suspect walk right up to Trung and wrestle her for her purse. After he grabs it, you can see Trung pick up the money envelope. That's when the robber grabs her again and slams her to the ground, grabs the money, then runs away.
It fell over everywhere, and he kind of like wanted to run away, but came back and assault her.
Police say the suspect likely followed Nung for 24 miles after she withdrew about $4,000.
Okay, so real quick, I just want to give people watching a piece of advice. Myself, I have a background in martial arts and self-defense also. And yeah, if you ever find yourself in this sort of situation and a person is trying to lift you up off the ground like that, just drop your entire body weight to the ground and they cannot lift you up and slam you the way that this woman was slammed. You just have to become dead weight and just drop to the ground. And there's going to be no way that they could lift you up and slam you to the ground, or at least this person attempting to slam this woman will not be able to do it. Now, if this person is a football player size, perhaps, that sort of strength, perhaps they might be able to lift you off the ground once you drop. But in my experience, once somebody just goes dead leg and just drops to the ground like that, there is no lifting them off the ground. Let's continue.
Police say the suspect likely followed Nung for 24 miles after she withdrew about $4,000 from a bank in southeast Houston. Then she drove to a business on Bel Air Boulevard.
So yeah, it might sound like Monday night quarterbacking, but yeah, you have to be aware of who's behind you. You have to check those rearview mirrors. I'm not trying to be hard on this lady, but that's just a fact of life. You have to be aware of who is behind you when you're driving. If it looks like somebody's following you, you know what? Change up your direction. Don't drive home if somebody's following you. That sort of thing. Maybe drive right past your house. But you have to keep an eye on that rearview mirror, especially when you leave the bank. With a large sum of money, any sum of money, anytime you leave the bank, you have to be aware. And unfortunately, I have to say that this woman was unfortunately the perfect target because she's very small, very slim build, maybe a little bit over 100 pounds. So obviously this person felt like he could take her. And yeah, people that size, especially females, usually have a target on their back.
To pay for tickets to visit relatives in Vietnam. In the video, you can see their passports scattered during the robbery.
It's not a big loss of the money, but the big loss is her leg.
A month after the incident, Trung is confined to a wheelchair. She can't go to the bathroom on her own, and she's in rehab, hoping to walk again.
Yes, excellent. I just need to practice trying to walk and stuff.
With her family by her side, she's asking for the public's help in catching the person who did this.
I'm very sad that this happened to me, and I just want to let people know to be careful.
There is a $5,000 reward in this case if you know anything. You're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. And tonight, even though that suspect took thousands of dollars, her kids say it's their mom that can't be replaced. At the Texas Medical Center, Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News.
Just have to say that this story is very heartbreaking, very sad. Hopefully when they catch this individual who perpetrated this crime, they throw the book at him. I would like to see, I doubt it's going to happen, but I would like to see this individual charged with attempted murder. I know that that's not going to happen, or at least attempted manslaughter. Because, yeah, when you lift somebody up like that and you slam them on their head, guess what? You can easily break their neck. This woman is very fortunate to be alive. Unfortunately, she's suffering with paralysis. But yeah, they need to throw the book at this individual once they catch them. Put them in jail, or I should say prison, hopefully for decades. Because this is just awful what he did to this woman. It's really shameful and disgusting. But anyhow, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also press that like button, and we will see you on the next video.